between the Indianapolis Colts and the Buffalo Bills. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going deep. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Raider able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing. Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And we put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. They send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Go.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. The throw right side finds Pittman. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Drawing up the design keeper.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. Again, 11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Bills, first down. First and
They
10
will
at
not
the
get another
43-yard
play off.
line.
We're at the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He throws him. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 21, Colts 7. Matt Prater is set
Now
to
Prater
kick off.
on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone
The
for a
Colts take
touchback.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
To throw, here's Jones. On the move, headed right. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Jones. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 1-score game before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 14. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. On 1st down, Allen. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Play action now. Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it. Guys that can play through that contact, kind of like in basketball, right? You take a foul, but you still finish the hoop. It's the same thing with these pass catchers on the other end of it. Those that can play through contact, they tend to separate themselves.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, Jones. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play fake, Jones. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Chased out to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Bills take over first and 10.
One last play before the break. And he's got a free play here. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. He'll throw it. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Jones looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jones now on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones now to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Right side, quick pass, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Again, Jones to the air. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
319. Go.
Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This play goes for 36. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Allen on the play action. Headed out right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Bills are lining up for a
It's Allen out of the pistol. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
makes the score Bills 36.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. Like a great post in basketball, you know how to finish.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down now, ball at the 33. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Now Jones. Forced out to his right. That one finds Josh Downs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here's Jones to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's on target to Pierce. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Jones gonna throw again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd and 10 now. Jones. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Down with the screen to Taylor. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Colts trail by 15. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Half 85. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Here's Jones. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
One final shot here. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here comes Davis. Well, some trickery here on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.